Welcome back to my channel. Meet the BYD Atto 3, the compact electric SUV that turned heads when it first arrived and kept pushing its value proposition. Roomy interior, quirky but modern design, and BYD's Blade battery tech that promises safety and durability. In 2026 the Atto 3 remains one of the most compelling budget to mid-range EVs on the market, but it's not without controversy. Today we'll walk through what makes the Atto 3 great, what's changed for 2026, who it's for, and what to watch out for before you buy. Quick facts. Powertrain. Single front-mounted electric motor, around 150 kilowatts in many markets with lively mid-range thrust. Battery options. Commonly offered in approximately 50 kWh and approximately 60 kWh. Blade LFP packs. WLTP ranges vary by region. Extended range spec is the one to pick for highway driving. Charging. DC fast charging up to roughly 70 to 88 kW depending on trim. AC charging optional up to 11 kilowatts. Design and interior. BYD styled the Atto 3 with clean, modern lines, a sculpted front, compact SUV proportions, and an interior that feels more playful than sterile. The cabin is one of the Atto 3's strong suits. Simple controls, a large central touchscreen, and a unique, gym equipment-inspired dashboard theme that's become a talking point among reviewers. Seats are comfortable, visibility is good, and the footprint is compact enough for city driving while offering more cargo and rear seat space than many hatchbacks. Materials have improved over successive model years. Soft touch surfaces appear where buyers expect them, and BYD's software gives a lot of features for the money: connectivity, energy displays, and convenience features. That said, some controls can feel a bit clunky and the infotainment can be inconsistent between software versions, something prospective buyers should check during a test drive. Performance and driving impressions. On the road the Atto 3 leans toward comfort over sport. The standard 150 kilowatts front motor delivers brisk off-the-line acceleration, enough for confident merging and passing, and the suspension tuning favors a composed, settled ride over sharp handling. For most daily driving the Atto 3's power delivery is satisfying, smooth, linear, and with enough torque for city dash-and-go moments. If you're into hot hatch level bursts, the Atto 3 isn't that car, though 0 to 100 times in the 7 to 8 second bracket are common for the larger battery variants. For 2026 there have been reports and early rumors of new performance AWD variants being tested, including higher output dual-motor options on some markets. These are emerging items and still subject to confirmation from BYD. If BYD does introduce an AWD performance Atto 3, it would widen the appeal to buyers who want both EV efficiency and sporty dynamics. Range, charging, and real-world usability. Range figures depend heavily on the battery you pick and local test cycles, but expect WLTP numbers in the neighborhood of approximately 345 to 420 km for the standard and extended packs in most regions. In real-world mixed driving you'll typically see lower numbers, so the 60 kWh-ish pack is the safer choice if you do a lot of highway miles. BYD's Blade LFP chemistry is a standout. It's robust, less prone to thermal runaway, and historically durable, a big plus for long-term ownership. Charging is practical. AC charging can be done at home using the optional 11 kilowatts wall box, and DC fast charging peaks at roughly 70 to 88 kW depending on trim. That means a DC session from approximately 30% to 80% takes on the order of 25 to 45 minutes depending on the battery, charger, and ambient conditions, quick enough for mid-length breaks on a road trip, but not as rapid as the latest 800-volt rivals that charge much faster. If you prioritize the fastest charging speeds available today, look elsewhere. If you want stable, safe battery chemistry and simple charging logistics, the Atto 3 remains attractive. Safety and reliability. BYD marketed the Atto 3's safety strongly. The Blade battery is a headline feature, and early Euro NCAP overall safety ratings were favorable. However, there have been important safety-related stories to note. Regulators and testers raised concerns about the Atto 3's driver assistance performance in some evaluations. In late 2024 Euro NCAP gave the Atto 3's driver assist features a "not recommended" assessment for certain systems, highlighting shortcomings in driver monitoring and collision avoidance measures. That doesn't mean the car is unsafe overall. but it does mean buyers should test ADAS features themselves, check for software updates, and verify the specific regional configuration before purchase. Additionally, BYD issued large recalls in 2024 for certain models over an electric power steering column controller issue. While that recall focused on a subset and was addressed, it's a reminder to verify recall history at the dealer. Value proposition and competition. What makes the Atto 3 tough to ignore is value. BYD has been aggressive on features per dollar, attractive list prices, a long warranty in many markets, and a feature set that undercuts many legacy manufacturers. If you compare it with rivals like the Hyundai Kona Electric, Kia Niro EV, or entry-level Tesla Y models depending on region, the Atto 3 competes on space, battery safety, LFP blade battery, and standard equipment. Still, consider three trade-offs. Charge speed not class-leading, maturity of software ADAS, some systems need refinement, and brand perception in certain markets. If you want a refined, premium-feeling EV with the fastest charging and the most polished driver assistance, there are alternatives, but they usually demand a higher price. For buyers prioritizing low operating cost, battery safety, and roomy daily usability, the Atto 3 is often a pragmatic choice. Buy the Atto 3 if you want an affordable, well-equipped EV with real-world practicality. You value battery safety and longevity, Blade LFP battery. You do mostly city or mixed driving and can live with medium-fast DC charging speeds. Skip the Atto 3 or wait if you need the absolute fastest DC charging and maximum WLTP range for long-distance highway touring. You require top-tier ADAS and driver assistance performance today. Brand familiarity, dealer network depth, or resale certainty are your top priorities. The BYD Atto 3 in 2026 remains a strong value play in the compact electric SUV segment, practical, well-equipped, and backed by battery chemistry that prioritizes safety. It isn't perfect. Driver assistance needs work in some regions and charging speed isn't class-topping, but for many buyers the pros outweigh the cons. If you're thinking of buying one, test drive it, verify the regional battery charging spec, check for the latest ADAS software updates, and ask the dealer about recall and service support. If you want, I can now make a video script version, a thumbnail text, or a short description for your YouTube upload. Which would you like next? Sources for readers who want to dig deeper: BYD Europe product page, technical summaries and community reviews, Euro NCAP, Reuters coverage of driver assist concerns, regional reviews noting battery charging specs.